This is just a piece that I wrote a few years back, I think, maybe it was last year, called Jiminy's Cricket. I stand before you today a stunned man. For any female readers out there, this will likely not be much of a stretch to imagine. Walking into my office the other day, coffee in hand, ready and eager to write the column, what should I see but a shiny black cricket on the floor, directly in front of my desk. Well, with all apologies in advance to the fine folks at PETA, bugs do not get the benefit of a judge and jury in my house. They will simply and most immediately get expedited onto their final resting place, but in a far more compact form than before they had ever entered my domain. It's not all me. My wife hates spiders, and I consider it my spousal duty to capture any of those little infiltrators that are bold enough to get into our place. Then I will give them one last water slide ride through our toilet and plumbing system as they are excommunicated away out from our site. At any rate, this cricket could not have cared less that I was standing mere feet away from him, or as he sat there cricking away, or whatever it is that Jiminy's little brothers do to amuse themselves. Even as I circled him to grab 2 or 8 pieces of Kleenex, he remained motionless, probably trying to remember all the words to When You Wish Upon a Star. Suddenly, and for something that had been so still up to that particular point, it should have been amusing to see how fast he moved as I tried to scoop him up. But seeing a bug rocket along the floor and under your desk has never been a great smile maker in this household. On my stomach, shining a pocket flashlight into the nether regions of my desk, there stood the little son of a Bulgarian moosehound behind an encampment of dust bunnies, paper clips, and one old, long-lost cheesy that still looked awfully fresh, all things considered. But the cricket had to go. At his new fortress position, the only recourse left for me was the vacuum and the extension arm that often resolves issues like this, such as when spiders the size of a tomato were hanging from the ceiling just out of my reach. Now far more alert than I would usually be on a Wednesday morning, I was able to find one free electrical outlet in the basement, one that allowed the cord to stretch up into my office. Never once did it enter my mind that there may have been an outlet in my office. Back on my stomach, I swept the vacuum appendage around with the multiple objective of removing the dust bunnies, the cheesy, those paper clips, and the offensive brother to a grasshopper. Shining the flashlight under the desk afterwards, all of the above had indeed vanished. But for the record, and for my tentative friends at PETA, I will be releasing the cricket back into the wild after my column is written. I've been pausing every so often to blow a little air into the vacuum nozzle. He should be just fine.